Hello everybody, today I'm going to show off the Imperial troop transport. This is one of the ships from the Mandalorian and one that I would really like to see LEGO make one of their own because I really want this and that's why I made my own version of it. So to take you through, I have all of these details on the outside, and the main ones that I want to focus on is the area where the gun is and where it connects to the landing gear, which is just some studs. But the main focus that I had when building this was getting in that detail of the two slots on the side that are obviously bisected by the panels and then meet up with this great shape. The guns are only connected by one stud with a bracket piece, but they're still able to swivel, so you can move it up and down if you want. You can see, move it however you want. Then if you come back here, this part of the engine, I was able to get the grille details and use this window piece to make it so that you could go and see through it. So we come around the back, you can see the engines, and they have three colored studs that are there just so you can see, and then this part in the back which can open, but it's not necessarily supposed to. You can just see in there, and that's a sneak peek of basically the seat that the pilot's going to be in. As you can see on the bottom, it is brought up with these hinge pieces, and then there are more hinge pieces over here that let you open up and see inside. So you could put troops here, you could have them walking out, you could have them walking in. Then I can open up the top. This part is how you're going to see into all of the guys. And there's another part that you can open up right here, which lets you access the pilot. Now he's going to be in control of these two antenna pieces. He'll just sit right here, and then you have enough room for 6 different stormtroopers that will sit down and enjoy their ride to fight the Mandalorian. I also wanted to say that I paid a lot of attention to some of the details on it, and I have these 3 in the back. These small detail, but there's that, and then there's also these 3 little slopes on it. Another part that I want to point out is that these are sloped, and this part's sloped as well, but this part is flat, and that is on purpose so that you can actually grab it in the back, and then it should be very swooshable, so you won't need to grab it at any weird angle, you just need to pinch it from the sides. And it still looks very good, and I think it flows really well, and this is a really good model that I'm very happy about. The last MOC that I showed off was the V-Wing, and I made that about a year ago. This one is one of my recent MOCs. I'm going to be going back and forth between showing some of my newer MOCs and some of my older MOCs because this is actually the most recent MOC that I've made, and I just really wanted to show it off, and I was happy with how it came out. And I think it's important to mention that I will be showing off some of my older MOCs, so they might not look as good or as refined, and that's because I am going to go back and make newer versions of them. One of the MOCs that I made a long time ago was a Stinger Mantis, and I still have it, but it is based on the Jedi Fallen Order, and so it has like the white color scheme, and it doesn't look broken up at all, but I am working on, actually I've already finished it, but I'm waiting to make and eventually publish a video on it after I have instructions for the Survivor version, which has gray instead of white because it takes on a more silvery look, and it also has a lot of busted parts and like dark green that shows through the wings, and so I just want that to be known that I will be jumping back and forth between MOCs, so sometimes you'll see one that obviously looks newer or one that looks a little bit older, but I'm still very happy with a lot of the things that I've come up with, so I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope that you'll be here for our next video. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.